Well, today, one of the two Belgian frigates, frigate Leopold I, is about to leave for a 3.5-month-long campaign. She will be integrated in one of the standing naval forces that NATO provides as a kind of fire department in case of an emergency or a quickly developing crisis. This ship, along with 4 sister ships, will be called upon as the first responders. Since the beginning of the year, the Belgian Navy has been engaged with mine hunters in other NATO operations, predominantly in the Baltic Sea area, but also the northern part of the North Sea, where mines and historical ordnance dating from the First and the Second World War have been neutralized. And as far as our plans are for the second half of the year, the whole operational fleet will be deployed. So today is the departure of one of the 2 frigates. The other frigate is in a lower state of readiness. She will be used for training purposes. In a few weeks' time, the 9th of September, one of our mine hunters will again deploy to the Baltic Sea area to conduct mine disposal and ordnance disposal operations. And on the 7th of October, our command and logistical supply ship Godetia, here in the background, will deploy to the African coast to conduct a maritime capacity building for our African partners in that area. Both our mine hunters and these frigates date from the late 80s, beginning the 90s. So after a lifespan of about 35 years, they need to be replaced. The replacement program will be shared with the Dutch Navy, with whom we have a very intense cooperation called BNSAM, Belgian-Netherlands cooperation. The agreement is that Belgium will build and maintain the 12 mine hunters in total, 6 for Belgium, 6 for the Netherlands. The program involves about 2 billion euros. And in counterpart, the Dutch will provide the next generation frigates, totaling 4 ships, 2 for Belgium, 2 for the Netherlands, and again for an amount of about 2 billion euros. The new ships will, of course, incorporate the newest technologies. And as far as mine hunting is concerned, we will make a quantum leap in the sense that we will adopt the first nations within NATO, within the world basically, to adopt a new concept. The current mine hunters are equipped with a sonar which has a very short range, meaning that the ship has to enter the minefield, exposing itself to the danger of hitting a mine or activating a mine. With the future concept, we will provide a mothership that will deploy all kinds of drones, subsurface drones, surface drones, aerial drones, who will venture into the minefield, allowing the ship and the crew to stay in a safe area, and the drones will automatically detect and neutralize the mines and ordnance that will be found. Belgium is a maritime nation. If you look at Belgium from an academic point of view, we have Antwerp, the second most important port in Europe, 14 in the world. We have a merchant fleet that outranks in tonnage, not in number of ships, but in tonnage, the fleet of the Netherlands and of France. We have a coastline which gives us access to the Channel and the rest of the world. So it's important that Belgium has a navy that can protect its maritime interests, its maritime infrastructure. Hence the presence of mine hunters to keep our ports and access routes clear of mines, but also the presence of frigates to provide a capability to intervene at longer distances and to provide protection for our commercial shipping and keep the sea lines of communication open. Belgium bought a few years ago the NATO frigate helicopter NH90. The helicopter is currently used predominantly for search and rescue missions. The 4 helicopters that we bought are in the process of being equipped with sensors and also torpedoes that allow a future deployment as a maritime combat helicopter. We're looking currently at the start of the training process of the air crews that will be provided both by the Air Force and the Navy. and the training of the tactical coordinator on board of such a helicopter easily takes 3 years. So we're now aiming 2023, 2024 for the first long duration employment of a maritime combat helicopter on board of these frigates. The ship has already been modified. That means that the original helicopter deck has been reinforced. It's now capable of handling helicopters up to 12 tons. The hangar has also been modified to accommodate an NH-90, which is significantly larger than the Lynx helicopter, who was originally on board of these types of ships. So the ship is ready. The bottleneck is predominantly crewing, training, and orienting the 4 NH-90s towards maritime combat operations and to a lesser extent the search and rescue operations.